Secretary Pollack referred to the MBTA reform as an economic development, the most important economic development measure. There's been a controversy around control of the board, and I hope you caught when Secretary Pollack opened her remarks, what keeps her up at night is the agency she doesn't control. That would be the MBTA. So are we getting ready for a fight with the Senate on this? It seems like we've got the two issues of reform versus revenue and the control board that are causing the controversy, perhaps within the Senate.
So I would say that we have had very productive conversations with the leadership in both the House and the Senate. The Speaker has been great. He came out early on the issue of the control board and the importance of giving the team more flexibility to contract out when we don't have the bandwidth to do the work we need to do with our existing workforce. The Senate President was personally involved in the negotiations over the budget, and there are really strong provisions around some of the control board issues in the budget. So we have both the Budget Conference and the Joint Committee on Transportation working across both houses on bills. And so I think it's just a matter of getting everyone to sort of understand the full range. We need the control board, and then the control board needs the tools that it needs in order to be able to actually make a dent. So yes, it will be important to have a small group of people who thinks about the T and stays up awake at night with me thinking about the T. But they need some additional powers in terms of being able to contract out, in terms of being able to have some role in approving arbitrated awards. So it's not, I don't think it's about one of houses in one place and one is in another. I think it's about getting to a place where the legislature and the administration can find common ground, and sooner rather than later, we hope, because we've let the problem fester for too long, and it really is time to sort of take hold of the T and fix it so that, I came from academia. If I had proposed an actual experiment in which we just closed the T for the heck of it for a day to see its impact on, metropolitan Boston, I don't think I could have actually gotten it through the Human Subjects Review Board at the university. That said, we basically ran that experiment this winter, and I think it really was eye-opening for people to understand. I tell people, I went to work that day. You walked around in downtown Boston, and you could not get a cup of Dunkin' Donuts coffee because all of the owners of the franchises discovered that morning how their workers got to work, and the answer was the T. And so they didn't have any workers, and so they didn't open their shops. So we need to work together with the House and the Senate, whether it's through the Budget Conference, through the Transportation Committee, or both, to come up with a comprehensive set of tools that we can then use to deliver on our promise, which is to fix the T.